Hey guys, it's Amy. So this video is gonna be more of a serious one because I really need your guys' help. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me first. I have been raising kids since I was 9 years old. The first kid it started with was this one right here. This is my little sister Gracie. She is 19 now, so she's not little. She towers over me. She is 5'8". I am 5'1", but she was my first baby. She is my first baby. When I say helping raising kids, I don't want to make it sound like I was forced to do these things. I did it willingly. I changed her diapers when I was 9. I fed her. I put her to sleep. And with every other kid in the family as well that I helped, I did it because I've always loved kids. All of these kids are growing up, you know, and I'd give an arm and a leg for all of them. But this one, she is my whole world. She's my best friend. Sorry, nothing's wrong with her. I just want to make that clear. Nothing's wrong with her. She's well. I just get really emotional talking about her because she is going through a hard time right now and I'm doing this to help her. And back to the story. So this part's a little bit hard. When she was in elementary school, she was bullied a lot. My mom worked a lot. She had just gotten a divorce from her dad. Gracie was being bullied at school. We had to move our whole life cities away. I was a very angry teenager at that time. Gracie had some issues. Her parents were getting a divorce, and so it was a lot for her. I was not the nicest to her in those times either, and I regret that. I regret the way I treated her and everyone around me at home. I was not a happy teenager. Once Gracie turned 11 or 12, I started getting closer to her. You know, I started realizing like all she wants to do is hang out with her older sister, and I'm being mean to her. There's not a day that goes by that I don't regret how I treated her when she was in elementary school. But one day something just changed in me and I was like, I have to try with my sister. So I got really close with her. And since then, we've pretty much been inseparable. She goes to work and she'll call me on her lunch breaks, or she calls me on her way home from work and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Nothing, just wanted to talk to you. She is the funniest person I have ever met in my life. And I stick by that. But she is so shy. And it breaks my heart that like, maybe I had a part in that from her growing up, that she's so closed off now, you know. I feel like I had a part in that, in the fact that she's so closed off to getting close to people. But something about Gracie is, not only is she funny, beautiful, she is so smart. She's so smart. I was never really good at school, but Gracie, if she forgot to do her homework, she would cry. She was like, no, what do I do now? Since elementary school, she's always been on it. I have never seen Gracie quit anything. I've been to college 3 different times and dropped out every single time. With Gracie, she finishes everything she starts. She had gotten a new job and the first week she came home crying, I can't do it, this is hard, blah, blah. And we all told her like, then quit, you know? What are you doing there? She was so determined to get good at her job. And it's been over a year and she has adapted so well. She is a hard worker. They're always complimenting her at work. So anyway, since Gracie was younger, she's always talked about working in the medical field. Any career choice she ever thought about always revolved around the medical field. I always encouraged her, hey, go to school. Oh, hold on, sorry, I'm itching. And something about Gracie too is she doesn't do well with change. So she's like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, blah, blah. And I told her, you know, well, you have to make the steps, but I'll support you in every way that I can. I've signed up for school 3 times, so trust me, you need help with like FAFSA, all that stuff, signing up, like I can help you with that. I know how to do that very well at this point. She's been out of school for 2 years now, and I think she was just getting comfortable to being an adult outside of school. Last week she called me and she said, Amy, will you come with me after work? I made an appointment at a school that I've been looking into. I will definitely go. We went, we got the information that we needed. She signed up then and there. She paid the application fee. She got her start date and they said, all we need to do is fill out your FAFSA and make sure you can get something, right? I don't want to give away too much information, but we figured we would go with her dad's paperwork since I don't know. Anyway, today was the appointment with the financial aid lady. Let's just say that it just ended in a lot of tears for her. I hate seeing her cry like that. I guess I'll just say, the only thing I can really say is that her father has not been supportive. He won't sign anything. He doesn't understand the concept of a school. He doesn't understand that FAFSA isn't the school directly getting information. He's just scared, and I understand. I mean, he's kind of old, you know, but it ended with her crying. Her dad saying stuff to the lady there over the phone, just being rude. They said that, okay, well, since your dad is not being receptive, you're gonna have to put your mom's income. Well, my mom doesn't work. Okay, well, she's married, so you're gonna have to put her spouse's income. Our stepdad makes a lot of money, and basically she wouldn't get anything in financial aid. We have to pay out of pocket. We walked out of there. She was like, Amy, I'm not gonna do it. It's just too much money. And I was like, no, Gracie, you know, we got this. Don't give up. Don't worry about the money. I'll figure it out. And she just started crying again, and I hugged her. I was trying really hard to keep it together because it was heartbreaking to see her like that. And I said, don't give up just because of your dad. And she goes, it's not just that. It's the fact that I have to pay all this money. I told her if I had the money, I would do it. So I told her I would help, and this is one of the ways that I can think of helping. I did start a GoFundMe, and it'll be in the description. And I know you guys think because I have a lot of followers that I make a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money, guys. I don't really do promotions. I did one a couple months ago. I didn't get a lot of money from that. I'm not allowed to say, but trust me, not even enough to pay my monthly bills, okay? So I just did it because I thought it was fun. But if you look at my page, I don't do promotional videos. I don't get paid sponsorships. I don't have partnerships, nothing. Last year was the hardest year of my life. Some of you guys know that I had an eye surgery and it was botched. My whole savings was drained. If I had that savings, I would give it to my sister. We wouldn't even be having this discussion right now. I had a lot of money saved up, and it took me years to save up that money, and I had to spend it. And now, you know, I'm going through this lawsuit, and that costs a lot of money. All the doctor's visits, therapy appointments. I'm not trying to make this about me like a sob story or anything, but I don't have that money because I wouldn't be making this video if I did. My stepdad does make good money, but I mean, he has the mortgage, he has to pay all sorts of stuff, and then my mom doesn't work. We don't have that money. And I told Gracie, I will only support you quitting school if it's because you don't want to do it, if you want a different career path. But I will not let you give up on your dream because of the negative words of other people or money. You don't have to worry about that. You shouldn't have to worry about that. Oh, also, just want to mention, the money that I do make on TikTok is not a lot. I promise you, I'm probably making like minimum wage, and I don't get paid on YouTube either. I've been trying to, but it's hard. I get a little bit from my subscriptions on Instagram. I live a very humble life. I've never cared about money. I've dated a lot of broke people, honestly. Like, I don't live a lavish lifestyle. I'm very comfortable with how I live. I usually have a savings for things like this, you know, but I don't have that anymore. Look at her. Look at her. This is my little baby right here. And I'm so proud of her for everything she has accomplished in her life so far. And seeing her so excited for school just last night, only to hear her today say, I don't want to do it anymore, it's too much. I'm not gonna let her quit. I really need your guys' help. So again, the GoFundMe will be down in the description. I don't even know how to link that, but I will. I'm gonna figure it out. Also, if you have any other ideas of how I can fundraise money for her, I would love that too. I'm not gonna just ask you guys to give me free money, you know? Comment down below if you have any other ideas, like if I can make anything or sell anything. I don't know, maybe we could do a bake sale or like a lemonade stand or something. Like, I'm down to do whatever on the weekends or weekdays, whatever days. I would say yard sale. I don't have anything to give. I donated everything after I moved. My mom has a chronic illness. She would be down to like be cleaning houses and stuff. She can't. Her whole body hurts and stuff all the time. I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for everything, the love and the support. If you don't have any money to give, please comment on it. I don't even know how to boost videos on YouTube, but like comment on it or share it. Share the GoFundMe. I have so much faith in her. I know my sister. She's gonna do great things one day, and I'm sure someone's gonna write a book about her. I was the first one in my family to go to college, but my goal is to make sure that this is the first person who graduates college in our family.